topic is train. Let's consider some points related to the same. Consider a train having a length L and speed s meter per second, and it is passing a pole or post or standing man. That is, it is passing a stationary object of negligible length. Then the time taken by the train to pass pole is equal to the time taken by the train to cover its own distance. Therefore, the time taken to pass pole is equal to L by S. Next, let's consider the same train is passing a platform of length P meter. That is, it is an object, it is a stationary object having a considerable length. So, the time taken to pass platform P is equal to time taken by the train to cover distance L plus P. So, the time taken to pass the platform of length P meter is equal to L plus P divided by S. Now, let's consider the next topic, that is relative speed. Relative speed is the speed of one object relative to another object. So, let's consider two trains, two objects. It may not be trains every time. It may be any object, any moving object. It is having a speed u meter per second and another object is having a speed v meter per second, and they are moving in opposite direction. Then the relative speed is given by u plus v. And there is two objects that is moving in the same direction. Then the relative speed is given by u minus v, where u is greater than v. We have already seen about relative speed. Now let's look into time. Two trains are moving in opposite direction. So at some point they will cross each other. So the time taken by the two trains to cross each other is equal to x plus y divided by u plus v, where x and y are the length of the trains and u and v are the speed. And why we have given here u plus v? It's because two trains are traveling in opposite direction. So the relative speed is given by u plus v. And let's consider the next case, that is two trains are moving in same direction. So the faster train will overtake the slower train. So the time taken by faster train to overtake the slower train is given by x plus y divided by u minus v, where u and v are the speed of the train. And why we have given here u minus v? Because two trains are moving in same direction. So the relative speed is given by u minus v, and the condition is u is greater than v. Now let's discuss some problems related to trains.
Now let's see the question. A train 140 meter long is running at 60 km per hour. In how much time will it pass a platform 260 meter long? Options are option A 24 seconds, option B 20 seconds, option C 12 seconds, and option D 18 seconds.
So we have already seen the question. The given quantities from the question are: the length of the train is 140 meter, the length of platform is 260 meter, and the speed of train is 60 km per hour. Since the lengths are given in meter, we have to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. So how the conversion is done? Conversion is done by multiplying the kilometer per hour into 5 by 18. That is 60 into 5 divided by 18, that is equal to 50 divided by 3 meter per second. So we know the time taken by the train to cross the platform is given by L plus P by S. L 140 and P is 260 and we get S in meter per second, that is 50 by 3. By solving we get the answer as 24 seconds. The option is A.
Now let's see the next question. A train running at 30 km per hour takes 36 seconds to pass a platform. Next, it takes 10 seconds to pass a man walking at 6 km per hour in the opposite direction. Find the length of the train and that of the platform. Options are option A, train 110 meter and platform 190 meter. Option B, train 100 meter, platform 200 meter. Option C, train 105 meter and platform 195 meter. Option D, train 123 meter and platform 166 meter.
We have already seen the question. The given are two cases. First case, the train is moving at a speed of 30 km per hour and it is passing a platform of length P within a time T1 equal to 36 seconds. And next case, the same train is passing a man who is traveling, who is walking in opposite direction and he is having a speed 6 km per hour and the time taken by the train to cross this man is equal to 10 seconds. And here we are asked to find the length of the train and length of the platform. So we have to write an equation that relates time, speed and length. So we write T1 is equal to L plus P divided by S. Why it is written L plus P? Because the distance covered by the train is its own distance plus the length of the platform. So we write L plus P is unknown and we write T1 is equal to 36 and S is the speed that is given in kilometer per hour. So we need to convert it into meter per second, that is by multiplication with 5 by 18 and we get L plus P, L plus P is equal to we get it as 300 meter. In next case, we can write T2 is equal to L by S and S is nothing but the relative speed of man and the train. It is 30 plus 6. The addition is done because the train and man are moving in opposite direction. We get it as L divided by S is nothing but 30 plus 6. T2 is 10 and we write 30 plus S, that is in kilometer per hour. So we need to convert it into meter per second. So we get L is equal to length of the train is equal to 100 meter and we get that L plus P is equal to 300 meter. So from 1 and 2 we get P is equal to 200 meter. So the answer is option B.